Satyanarayan Vrat Katha, Chapter 2. Suta Maharishi continued. O revered sages, let me now tell you the story of the first person who performed the Satyanarayan Vrat. Please listen with full attention. Long ago, in the holy city of Kashi, modern-day Varanasi, there lived a poor Brahmin. Though deeply learned and spiritually inclined, he was weighed down by poverty. Every day he roamed the streets, hungry and barefoot, begging for food. His clothes were tattered, and his eyes hollow with hardship, yet his heart remained filled with devotion. Seeing his suffering, Lord Satyanarayan decided to help him. One day the Lord came to earth, not in his divine form, but disguised as a humble old Brahmin. He approached the poor man and gently asked, "O noble one, why do you look so distressed? Why do you wander the earth with such sorrow?" The Brahmin, unaware of who the stranger truly was, bowed politely and replied, "Respected sir, I am a poor Brahmin. I have no means to earn a living. I walk from house to house seeking alms. If you know a way that can relieve me from this misery, I beg you to share it." The Lord, still in disguise, smiled and said, "There is indeed a way, a simple and divine path. Perform the Satyanarayan Vrat with sincerity. It is a vow dedicated to the Lord of Truth, Satyanarayan. Whoever follows this Vrat with faith is freed from suffering and blessed with peace, wealth, and happiness." Then the divine visitor explained the entire procedure of the Vrat, how to prepare offerings, the time and method of worship, and the importance of sharing the prasadam with others. As soon as he finished, he vanished, revealing to the poor Brahmin that this was no ordinary man, but God himself who had come to guide him. The Brahmin was stunned. A newfound hope bloomed in his heart. He thought, "This Vrat must be powerful. If the Lord himself came to tell me about it, I will definitely perform it." That very night he could not sleep. At dawn he rose, bathed, and went out to beg once again, but this time with purpose. He was determined to gather whatever he could to offer in the worship of Lord Satyanarayan. A miracle unfolded that day. People gave him more than ever before: grains, fruits, ghee, and even a few coins. His heart brimmed with gratitude. Without delay, he used that wealth to perform the Satyanarayan Vrat with devotion, inviting friends, family, and fellow Brahmins. The moment the Vrat concluded, something changed in his life. Slowly but surely, the cloud of poverty lifted. His household began to flourish. Peace returned to his mind, and joy returned to his home. From that day forward, the Brahmin made a habit of observing the Vrat every month. With each passing month, his life became more stable, filled with love, contentment, and blessings. Suta concluded, "O sages, whoever observes this sacred vow with a sincere heart will be free from sin and sorrow. They will not only enjoy the joys of this world, but also attain salvation in the next." Hearing this, one of the sages asked, "O great one, this story of the poor Brahmin is inspiring, but please tell us, after hearing of this Vrat from the Brahmin, did anyone else perform it? What happened to them?" Suta smiled and said, "Yes, many others were inspired. Let me tell you about one such person. The story of the Woodcutter. One day, while the same poor Brahmin was performing the Vrat at his home with friends and fellow Brahmins, an elderly woodcutter arrived at his door, carrying a bundle of firewood. Tired and thirsty, he stepped inside and saw the gathering engaged in prayer. He bowed respectfully and asked, "O respected Brahmin, what are you doing with such joy and devotion?" The Brahmin replied kindly, "We are worshipping Lord Satyanarayan. This Vrat is miraculous. Ever since I began observing it, my life has changed. My sufferings have lessened, and happiness has returned to my home." The woodcutter listened intently. He took a sip of the sanctified water, Charnamrit, ate a little prasadam, and then quietly returned home. He couldn't stop thinking about what he had seen. He said to himself, "Tomorrow, I'll go sell my firewood. Whatever I earn, I will use it to perform this holy Vrat." The next morning, the old man carried his wood into the wealthier part of the town. Surprisingly, the customers there paid him 4 times more than usual. Overjoyed, he bought bananas, jaggery, wheat flour, milk, ghee, and other offerings, and rushed home. With the help of his family and neighbors, he performed the Satyanarayan Vrat with utmost love and devotion. From that day forward, his life transformed. He became prosperous, lived a long, healthy life, and when his time on earth came to an end, he attained Vaikuntha, the eternal abode of Lord Vishnu.